Hello everybody. So today I'm going to be doing a review slash worth it of Minecraft Dungeons, which means at the end there's going to be two separate ratings. Worth it will be out of 5, 5 being get the game ASAP, 1 being don't get the game, and overall review will just be out of 10, 10 being game's great, and 1 being not, obviously. And so we'll just start it off with pros, and then we'll move down into some cons, which I would like for the creators to work on some of them, and just work on all of them, frankly, actually. But so first off, pros is the game is really fun. It is very fun sitting down with a couple of your buddies. You can have up to 4 people, counting yourself. And it's just fun playing with all your friends, just having groups of creepers, skeletons, zombies, all these guys coming at you, and I think it's really fun doing that with a couple of your buddies. There's lots of abilities. There's a feather that makes it so you roll and you stun everybody that is in that short that circle, and there's one that will spawn dogs, wolves, I guess, llamas, and iron golems, and that's just a couple. There's plenty to fit your certain playstyle, and I love that. It's great. I have not used a lot of them, and I think that is amazing. And there's a lot of weapons. There is a dagger, which gives you a faster attack. Pickaxe, hammer, which gives you more damage but slower attack. Axe, sword, and just all that stuff. And I love that. And that's just a couple of them. There's multiple types of armor. Not many, though, sadly. I would have liked some more, but there is one that makes you kind of look like a wolf, and there's also another one that turns you into kind of like a skeleton looking thing. And I like that. I think that's pretty cool. They all have their different pluses and negatives, and you can enchant all of these to do different stuff, and I like that. I think that's really cool. This game has good combat for the most part, except for when your characters are super overpowered and you're just wiping the floor because they're all one-hit kills. But you could solve that by just raising the difficulty a little bit. But that's what I would recommend if you start playing the game and you realize that your weapons are just wiping the floor with enemies, is I recommend raising the difficulty a little bit. But that's just me. I don't feel like you'd get the full experience otherwise. This game has really cool bosses, like Enderman, Evoker, the Illager, that's one of the new characters in this, and that's just a couple of them. I do wish there was more, because the boss fights in this are really memorable and they're actually really fun to play against. The game is very pretty. That's something I noticed, is that this game is very pretty. I always have loved how Minecraft looks, and this game has just hardened that for me. I think this game is very nice to look at, and it's just great. I love that. And there are lots of characters for you to choose from. There's Alex, Steve, and roughly 15-20 more, and I love that. So everybody can run their own dude. I do wish you could customize your own character and make them for yourself, and so you can make yourself in Minecraft, and I think that would be so nice. I think that'd be really cool. Game makes you feel like a badass at times when you're just destroying enemies, but again, it does also take away from the game itself, just overall with the difficulty and all that. But you do have to wait on certain levels because you're too low level. Well, not low level, it's just you're not strong enough, and I do like that. I do like that you can't just move from level to level to level to level. and just finish the game instantly, that you actually have to get better weapons, better armor, all this stuff, and I like that a lot. And the boss fights are super fun. This game has actually like amazing boss fights, and boss fights that I will probably remember for a really long time, because they're not boss fights that you've seen in many games, and I like that. I like that a lot. Not just having an enemy that's just, oh, he's stronger and he has more health and he does nothing different. Whoa, and it's just, that's not very fun and memorable. And this game does not really do that, and I like that. And so now, let's get into some cons. And the first one is one of the things that just ruined the game hardcore for me, is that the game is so short. It is so short. It took me and my friend 4 hours to beat, and that's with us dying a few times, and it's way too short. You could have easily knocked off possibly an hour, honestly, off of that, frankly, if you just go straight for the objective and you don't dick around with the side going to caves or whatever. If you just keep going straight to the objectives, you could honestly beat the game in 3 hours, and I don't like that. And also, you could just kind of walk past enemies at times, and I really don't like that. And there is only 9 levels, and I think that is stupid. This is only counting main missions, not side levels, and I think that is so dumb, playing just 9 levels, and just then it's like, oh yeah, now you gotta pay DLC, you gotta pay us money to be able to play the game somewhere, and that's just stupid. And something that bothers me, I don't know if this is just everyone else, if this is everyone else, but personally, it really bothers me. The arrow that will tell you where to go, where you need to go for your next objective, will get hidden behind the HUD, like down at the bottom where your weapon is, all your abilities, all that stuff. It gets hidden behind it, and so you're just looking around being like, where's this arrow? Where do I need to go? Oh, and then you can barely see the tip of the arrow right down at the bottom. And I don't like that. I do not like having to look around for that, and it makes it hard to see. I just really don't like that. And side missions in this game, oh my god, they're so boring. They're boring to play with. They clearly did not try with those. The missions that me and my friend got, admittedly, we didn't find many. Keyword find, because you have to go around hunting through the missions to find these missions, which I don't like. I don't like that I would have to play a level again if I missed it to be able to play another mission. That's just stupid. Just let me be able to play another mission. I don't want to play hide and seek with these freaking missions to be able to play that mission. That's stupid. Like, do it if it's like something like we have to like find all these stuff, but like it's like when there's only 9 levels, you should not hide them. You should just let people play them. You should not make it so people have to hunt these levels down if there's only 9 levels. But anyways, the mission, what me and my friend got, all we did was we went into a basement, and then we got a key and then walked upstairs. Then that was the end of the mission. It was really cool. It was really fun. It was just so dumb. It was not enjoyable, and it was not worth deciding, nah, screw this main mission, let's try this out, let's see how good these are. And it's just that, it was just not worth it. And the story is so lame. It's the same story, the ugly duckling story you've seen over and over and over, of this, just there's this character that looks weird from the rest, and so he's an outcast, nobody wants to be around him, and so they tell him to screw off. And so then this character gets butthurt about it, starts whining about it, and he finds this thing that basically makes him really powerful, and he gets a huge following, and he fights back. That's basically it, and then you have to fight back. And then at the very end, the ending is so stupid. I'm not going to spoil it for people who actually want to play the game. The ending is just so stupid, and I do understand that this game is for younger players, and I totally get that. But even me as a little kid, I would have thought this ending was stupid. I would have been like, what the hell? That's the ending? I fought all these people for this ending? These thousands of people, and this is what happens? That's stupid. And I don't like that. And it's not worth it if you're trying to figure out what the end of the story is. But personally, with me and my friend, we were just wanting to play the game pretty much because we really like Minecraft. We're both into that game. And so we're like, yeah, let's play this. And I like that. I like the original Minecraft. I love original Minecraft, but this ending was just so dumb. Not many enemy types. Not even some of the enemies from Minecraft, which I don't understand why. There is no silverfish, there is no drowned, which admittedly the silverfish are not really enemies, but you know, they could still have those, I feel like, in caves. There's no zombie villagers. It's just, there needed to be some more enemies. Maybe a level where the Illager took over the minds of some iron golems or whatever and made them fight back against the villagers, and then you gotta take out those iron golems. Something like that. Something. Anything. But no, you just fight the same 9 or so enemies over and over and over. And it's not worth sitting down if you're trying to find out all these new enemies, and it's just not fun playing and killing these enemies when they all look the same, and it's stupid. And something else that really bothers me is the bosses. Even though trust me, I love the bosses. The bosses are great. But why the hell is there no Ender Dragon fight? Why is there no Herobrine fight? Which I was really wanting. I was very much wanting a Herobrine fight. There's no Wither fight. Why is there not any of those? Oh, probably because they want to be able to have you fight those characters in the 2 paid DLCs. Yeah. Which is stupid. You know, and the game is easy except for random difficulty spikes, basically right at the boss fights, where the boss themselves just decide they're gonna take away basically your whole health pool in like 2 hits, and it's so dumb because there's a couple of moves that certain enemies will do where it's just there's nothing you could do. Like there's one guy you gotta go get the staff from him, and every once in a while he'll just teleport, like he'll clone himself like 4 or 5 times, and he'll just destroy you, and he'll clone himself and make a small circle around you, and then he'll just blast you with the staff, and his staff does 70 damage per hit, and that's roughly with my guy it was roughly 3 hits or so, 2 or 3 hits to kill me. And when there's 5 to 6 around me blocking me from exiting, what am I supposed to do? It's just certain moves like that are just stupid. And at the end, we literally only beat the fight because my friend luckily had a thing that basically blocks projectiles from coming in, and it made the fight so easy because he ran out of arrows during the first fight, and then I had to fight the rest of him on my own, and I did that basically just because I had to keep using his shield over and over and over and over and over. And if we did not have that, we would have been fucked because there's so much shit happening at that one time that there would have to be so much shit going on to prevent you from getting hit, and I think that's stupid. But that could be just me. And something that I think are really stupid is that the stores are just fucking loot boxes. They are not just, hey, you want to come here? Oh, you got 1,000 emeralds? Oh, do you want the sword? It does roughly 40 damage per hit. Are you interested? No, it's just freaking, you want to buy a chest, which is just a random weapon, and it usually will give you a weapon that's really fucking weak. It's just like 150 coins, and then you don't even get shit that's any good, and it's just like, what the hell? Why is it a random weapon? I don't like that. I don't like that I can't just pick my said weapon. I don't want that. I don't like that I can't just look through the abilities and just be like, ooh, this ability looks great. I'm interested in that. I want that. No, it's stupid. I do not like there's a limited time to revive friends. Like, I understand they're trying to make it so just one person doesn't just go on for the rest of the level and all, and just destroy everyone. But it gives you 30 seconds, and with how many enemies they try spawning in this, because this game is one of those games where they think, oh, hey, we want to make this harder, so what we're gonna do, we're not gonna actually program the enemies to get stronger or anything. What we're gonna do is just spawn 5,000 enemies, basically. It's stupid that they don't, nothing changes. Like, yes, their health pool gets bigger every level, sure, but other than that, no, they'll still, just basically you have to fight enemy, where there's just like hundreds of enemies in this small area, and it's just stupid. And I don't like that at all. And then whenever you go over to try to revive your friends, they'll spawn in random enemies like baby zombies and some spiders, and they'll just attack you when you're trying to revive your friend. Why would the game program these enemies to come attack you when you're trying to revive your friend, when it's giving you only a certain amount of time to do so before just everything starts attacking you everywhere? Freaking bats or some weird shit just destroy you from out of nowhere. Why would it give you this time limit? And I don't like that. And something that I found so annoying is that almost every level you have to survive the ambush, and it's just like every time you see the illager, just like a ghost of him spawn in, you're like, oh, I already fucking know what's gonna happen. Yeah, oh, survive the ambush? Whoa. I did not think, that was so revolutionary. I found that really cool, especially how the past 3 levels did that as well. That was real fucking creative. Whoa. And it's just like, that's just stupid, I think. The music in this is not very good. When the original Minecraft had music I love, I honestly have it on my fucking Spotify because it's so calming and relaxing, and it's great. I love the Minecraft music. And this one's just, it's not memorable. Nothing about it is nice. It's not good. I don't like it. And this game has almost none replay value, which they want you to play the game over and over and over, because it tries doing what they used to do in, like, you know, older games, where, oh, I beat it on easy, now I unlock medium. Oh, now I unlocked hard after medium. And it's just, it's trying to have you play the game over and over and over, when I know for a fact nothing is really going to change when I play it through again, except I'm going to get better loot. I don't care. I would have liked a more longer story, and not for the game to try to have me just keep playing the same crap over and over and over. And I don't like that. I think that's stupid. But now we'll be getting into a couple of side notes. So this one could just be me and my friend. It could be my friend just screwing up and being dumb. But he kept telling me over and over that he could not see the cutscenes. But that did get solved after we stopped playing for a day or so and then came back. But there was no new update. But I don't know. That could have been just the game bugging out or something. I don't know. But I feel like I should still bring it up. And this game, I would love it to have crossplay at some point. At least for with Xbox, have it be like Xbox Play Anywhere, so it can play with people on PC. It's just, you know, something like that. I would like it to be able to play with a couple of my buddies that are not on Xbox, and you know. And also, this game is $20 on Xbox, PS4, Switch, and PC. It's $20 everywhere. And so, that's $20 for 3 or 4 hours of gameplay. In short, that will definitely get higher when you play it on harder difficulties, but that's not worth it for me. And like, it's not even that when you later in the game you're gonna get some DLC for free that makes it so the game is longer. No, that DLC you gotta buy for the longer game, and I think that's stupid, first off. And also, even if it was free, I'm reviewing the game now. I don't care about what they're releasing in the future. I'm only interested in what they're releasing at this moment, because I don't want a game released to me and for me to pre-order it being stoked, and for the game just to be freaking empty as hell, and just I beat it in 3 or 4 hours, and then I'm just, well, that was $60 or so just flushed down the toilet. I don't want that. And so, you know, that's just me. And so first off, we'll start it with worth it. With worth it being 1 out of 5, 5 being get it, 1 being don't get it. I'm gonna give it a 3. Okay, with the worth it. It's a very fun game, and I really do like the game a lot. It is quite fun, but admittedly, it is a little weird playing Minecraft with not much of create your own adventure in it. It's kind of weird, but it still is fun to play, and especially if you can get a couple of your buddies, and I love that. And then my overall review of the game, not with just basically not with basically just putting in how, like, if I recommend getting the game or not. It's just how good the game is overall. I would give it a 6 out of 10. That's what I would find fair, with how the game is really short and it just wants you to keep playing it over and over and over and over, even though the game is quite fun, and I do really like the game. And I just wish the game was longer and had better boss fights. The boss fights were fine, but more of them, and just more enemies. I did not feel happy with how many enemies there were. There was roughly 8 or so, 8 or 9, and I think that's dumb. There should be more, and so that's just me. But yeah, so that will do it for this one. If there is anything else you guys would like to see me review or do it worth it on, let me know in the comments below. And yeah, give this a like if you like it, obviously. But yeah, see you guys later. Bye bye.